How's it going, everyone? This is Abe's Card Collection, back with another Through the Mail Tuesday video. This week we have 7 returns stacked up over here, one for each day of the week. So we jump right into it with Minneapolis, Minnesota. Hope everybody's mailboxes are full, and hope you're having a great start to your week. This one does have a hard card in it. So let's slice into the top gently. We already hit the camera. Let's see who it is. Very cool. Kent Herbeck. Very nice. 86 tops. Blue ink. Looks good. What do we have on the back and upper deck? 1992 upper deck. Very cool. 2 of 2 for Mr. Kent Herbeck. Played his entire career with the Minnesota Twins from 1981 to 1994. Had a .282 career batting average, 293 home runs, 1,086 runs batted in. Was an All-Star in 1982. Helped the Twins win 2 World Series, once in 1987, once in 1991. Has his number 14 that is, retired by the Twins and is a part of their Hall of Fame. So Minnesota Twins lifer. He does charge a fee. It is $5 per, and these came back in 32 days. Very cool. Really pleased with how the 86 tops turned out. 92 upper decks are pretty good card too, but hard to beat the blue ink showing up on that card there. Not a bad way to start it. Let's go to Providence, Rhode Island next. No hard card in this one. Old stamp. See who it is. We have another twin, Greg Gagne. Got him here in the 91 tops, in 87 tops. A nice stadium club. And then a 1991 Fleer. 4 cards to Mr. Greg Gagne. Look at that 87. Really nice looking cards. Very cool. Another Twins return. Twins week. Pretty cool stat about Mr. Greg Gagne. He hit, in I think it was 1986, hit 2 inside the park home runs against the White Sox. Pretty cool. Had a .254 batting average, 111 home runs, 604 runs batted in, 108 steals. Played for the Twins, the Royals, and the Dodgers, but primarily known for his time with the Twins. He spent 9 years there. Won 2 World Series with them in 1987 and 1991, and is also a part of their Hall of Fame. So 2 Minnesota Twins Hall of Famers to start the week off. These cards came back 4 9 days. Has a new address. Actually sent to his old address and got an RTS a while back. And got pretty lucky with this one, I guess, that he has a new address out there. So, first time getting back Mr. Greg Gagne, but it's my understanding he is a great signer. Minnesota again. Minneapolis for a 3rd return. Hard card there. Probably another twin. Interesting. All the teams to start out with. We got 3 twins. If my guess is correct. We have... Wow, that turned out great. Paul Molitor. This is a Brewer, but he was a Twin. He was their manager. So, pretty cool. Paul Molitor on that 2021 Topps Platinum Anniversary. Wasn't sure how it would show up. It showed up pretty well. It's the third person I've sent this 2021 Platinum Anniversary to, and all 3 of them have signed differently. Not much space to really sign, and they've all done a fantastic job. But Mr. Paul Molitor, he is a Hall of Famer inducted in 2004 on his first ballot. Is a part of the 3,000 hit club with 3,300 hits, a .306 career batting average, 234 home runs, over 1,300 RBIs, 500 stolen bases. Very incredible. Played for the Brewers, the Blue Jays, and the Twins. Was a 7-time All-Star, won the World Series in 1993 with the Blue Jays, was the MVP of that World Series, also won 4 Silver Slugger awards, and I believe was Manager of the Year for the Minnesota Twins at one point. think that was 2007. So pretty cool return. He does have a $20 fee, I believe it is. Let me double check that here. Yep, $20 fee. 1 of 1 success. 15 days. Very cool. Thank you, Mr. Paul Molitor. So 3 ties to the Twins. Let's see what we have next, coming from Portland, Oregon. No hard card. Don't think I sent too many out there to Oregon. Not too many people live out there. Let's see. Ooh, that's a good one. Hall of Famer Dan Fouts. Here on the 81 tops, you can see they got beat up though a little bit on the bottom there. Let's see if we can't. We'll try to push that down, see if we can't figure that out. There we go. Got him here on a 78 tops. And then a 76 tops, his second year card. You can tell these cards got a little beat up there in the mail. That's to be expected though. Very cool. 3 of 3 success from Mr. Dan Fouts. Now he, is my understanding, he will sign for a donation and add the Hall of Fame inscription. I think it's $5 per. But also signs for free. So I did not send a fee on this one. I did on my last one. But Mr. Dan Fouts, grew up listening to him on it. What was it? CBS. He was on CBS for a very long time. 6-time Pro Bowler in the NFL, though. Led the NFL in passing 4 years. I think it was 4 consecutive years, actually, from 79 to 82. Also led in passing touchdowns twice in 81 and 82. Part of the NFL All-Decade Team. All culminated in him being inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame. That's what happens usually when you have 254 passing touchdowns and 43,000 passing yards. Checking it out here, 3 of 3 success, 16 days. Thank you, Mr. Dan Fouts. Back-to-back Hall of Famers. We're going to feature that second year tops from 1976. Got him here in the 78 and then 81. See here, 3 to go. North Texas, Texas, Dallas, Texas. Feel like we get one from there every week. No hard card. And we have, that's cool, Darrell Evans. Then and now, Juan Soto. Kind of struggled since he's gone to the Padres. Ooh, this one got beat up down here. It's a little unfortunate. It's almost wrinkled. I was hoping Juan Soto would do a private signing at some point and get them both to sign it. But you can see that corner's pretty crunched. I don't know. I might have to find another one. Here he is on a 86, I believe, mini. And then a 74. That looks fantastic. Very cool. 3 of 3 success for Mr. Darrell Evans. Really like how that 74 turned out. Can't talk today, but he was a 248 career batting average, 223 hits, and 414 home runs with just over 1,300 runs batted in. Played for the Braves, the Giants, the Tigers. Was a 2-time All-Star in 1973 and 1983. Won the World Series in 1984 with those Detroit Tigers. Also led the AL in home runs in 1985 and is a part of the San Francisco Giants Wall of Fame. So had a lot of impact on 3 different organizations. These 3 cards came back in just 27 days. Thank you, Mr. Darrell Evans, for your autograph. We'll put that mini down there. Put the then and now there. Got to figure out if what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll see if Juan Soto does a private signing and get that card finished. Maybe not. We'll see. What do we have next? New York, New York. Our last 2 returns are actually from there. No hard card. Keep it moving. Multiple cards, though. Todd Zeile. Interesting. Sent this to California. 2,000 tops with the Mets. I believe he's their announcer now. There's the 1990 Donruss rated rookie. Shout out to Brandon Stebbins. And then the 1990 Upper Deck. So 3 of 3 from Todd Zeile. Black Sharpie. Not too bad. Heck of a hitter he was. Says he's a catcher here. I remember him as a third baseman mainly, but I think he came up as a catcher with those Cardinals. After his time with the Cardinals, he spent time with a lot of different organizations. Let's list them. the Cubs, the Phillies, the Orioles, the Dodgers, the Marlins, the Rangers, the Mets, the Rockies, the Yankees, the Expos. Pretty long career, but had a .265 career batting average, 253 home runs, just over 1,100 RBIs. He was a top prospect that came up with those Cardinals. Didn't live up to those expectations, but still had a phenomenal career, especially with that well over 1,100 RBIs, over 250 home runs. This card was big back in the day. It's 90 Donruss. But Mr. Todd Zeile sent these off to Newport Beach, California. They come back from New York. And it took 70 days. 3 of 3. Thank you, Mr. Todd Zeile. Didn't know he signed, really. I think he's kind of sporadic, but seems to be signing over the last month or so. So if you've tried him in the past and haven't gotten him, maybe it's a good time to try again. Last one, New York. No hard card. Slice into this one. We can get it open. One card. Ooh, Bail Organa. That's Jimmy Smits. Wow, very cool. Jimmy Smits. Wow, may the force be with you. I love it. That's so cool. Of course, Jimmy Smits played Bail Organa in Star Wars all the way back in 2002 is actually when he started. I think that's when the Clone Wars came out, the original movie, and then has also reprised the role in a couple more. Also has been a part of a lot of other great shows like Dexter and Sons of Anarchy and whatnot. So, pretty cool return from Mr. Jimmy Smits. Told him in my letter, though, I'm a big Star Wars fan and big fan of his. So he's done a great job representing Bail Organa. Let's check this out. I sent this to California too, I swear, and it came back from New York. Yeah, I sent it to Los Angeles, came back from New York. I actually sent him 2 cards. He must have liked the other one, and they kept it. But 1 of 2 success, 21 days. Thank you, Mr. Jimmy Smits. Really love that. May the force be with you. That is so cool. Or the force is with you. Very cool return. Again, he's done a fantastic job. I'm going to have to move Craig Gagney down. Wish more Star Wars characters signed. But that is it. We got 2 Hall of Famers. Just 1 football, 1 actor, the rest baseball. Very cool. Minnesota Twins were well represented this week. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hope your mailboxes are full as well. Bye for now.